Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Portugal campaign here in Victoria 2 with HPM. So yeah, we're currently trying to rebuild the Portuguese Empire. We have gotten quite far, I think. Well, I don't know. I can't be bothered to count up all the states right now, but we're doing fine when it comes to the reconquest of Brazil. We have even been able to integrate Uruguay into our great nation. So let's see, do we have a truce with the Brazilians? I think we do, because we were recently at war. Yeah, we were quite recently at war with the Brazilians. As you can see, as always, I'm a bit not up to date on what exactly is going on here, but I will do my best. What I do remember though is that in the previous episode we somehow were able to make Sao Tome into a state. It's a very small place with only 4k people, so I guess that's why. The randomness of pop promotion and demotion and all that stuff, I guess, just gave us a little moment where we were able to make this into a state, but I still find that pretty interesting. Sadly, some of these great... Well, actually no, Micronesia is a state. Huh, is that a part of this place? Yeah, it's probably... Yeah, that's why it's a state, because these places are 100% Portuguese. So they were able to drag along Cape Verde, despite it being mostly African. But that works out for us though, doesn't it? So yeah, I still don't know if conquering Bata from the Spanish would make it into a state as well. Although, let's face it, we don't really have the infamy to invest in that right now, so I don't really think it's going to happen. Regardless, I don't remember if this got into the video in the, well, previous video, but I do have a question, and that is, we currently have some decisions right now to organize the Angolan colony and the Mozambican colony, which will essentially give course to Angola and Mozambique, the modern nations of Angola and Mozambique. In contrast though, those nations will have Portuguese as their primary culture. It's sort of like the, you know, I guess the game gives you the option to create a sort of apartheid state, like happened, or white minority rule kind of state that happened down in South Africa. And I guess some other places as well, but let's not get into the history of that right now. Point is, the game allows you to do that. But it does also actually make a lot of these other cultures accepted. I know for a fact, because I've tested it, that Mozambique will indeed gain like Shona and, well, a bunch of these cultures will become accepted cultures. But they're not going to become primary culture. So my point of this little rant is, if I make Mozambique, will that impact the assimilation at all? Because right now you can see in the province down here, for example, in Quelimane, there are no other cores. It's a coreless province. And what I'm thinking is that maybe maybe that is affecting our ability to assimilate. No current assimilation. Yeah, I know that, but give me the pop-up thing that tells you how it works. You're not gonna do that, are you? Why? Yeah, like, I know that you don't have any current assimilation, but it would be okay if you told me why that is. Let's find some other provinces and see if I can get the screen up. There it is. Alright, so here's the screen. I don't know why it didn't pop up in Africa. Maybe it just automatically doesn't work in Africa, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments if that's the case. Basically, you can see that there is a -20 up in the top of this thing that says that if essentially another nation of that, like, you know, Brazilians will never assimilate into Portuguese in Brazil here, because Brazil has a core here and that's the primary culture of the Brazilians, or primary nation of Brazilians. I think you know what I mean here. Basically what I'm saying is, will me creating Mozambique you know, prevent me from getting assimilation in my African provinces, because now there is a nation, or now there's a core here that have these cultures right here as accepted. Did that make any sense? I don't know, but if anybody understood that, please tell them in the comments if you have the answer, because that really would impact whether or not I want to click these buttons to organize my colonies. But I feel like unless you actually understand I guess the coding language that you get when you hover over these things, it's sort of hard to really understand what it all means. Like, what is, like, -100%, one of the following must be true, is not controlled by its owner. What does that mean? I don't know. if you know what that kind of language means, then feel free to tell me. Regardless though, the big focus of course right now is going to be the soon to begin colonization of Africa. The scramble for Africa will begin around 1880, and we will definitely take part in it because unlike other stuff, it doesn't cost any infamy, so that we can spend all that infamy on retaking Brazil, which is, you know, the goal of this campaign. Also, I wonder, it really doesn't seem to me like this whole colonial migration thing actually works. Because it doesn't actually increase the amount of people who migrate to your colonies. It simply makes them more likely to choose that state. So, yeah. I have read some tips and tricks though in between this episode and the previous one. One of them entailed letting revolts happen and having a province occupied by a rebel, because of course rebels can only win if they take your capital, so you can't just have like a province controlled by rebels indefinitely. And what that said is that it's going to cause a lot of emigration. So the idea, I guess, is that let the mainland be occupied and then see if all the people will migrate to our colonies. I don't know, we might mess around with that at some point. Or I guess we could use it if we can get rebels down here. Maybe we can try and empty some of these provinces so that the Portuguese who do migrate here will become a bigger percentage of the population. Regardless though, I think we for now are going to disable these pop-ups right here. Because once again, I don't think creating those cores actually matter that much, so if it proves itself to be a bad thing, then I want to make sure we don't do that. So we're already building some troops. I guess we'll do some more. I'll get some hussars actually, because I do want a proper occupying, or an army that can do some nice occupations and stuff. So I do wonder, what will be the primary goals of our colonization? I kind of want everything, you know. I want all the colonies, yes. But obviously I guess the main focus will be in Nigeria, because that's where all the good shit is. Let's see, are there any... Yes, there are anarcho-liberals currently being annoying. So I do need to make sure we have some armed forces in the mainland, or the homeland. But to do that, I guess we need to send our navy down here. But I was also maybe thinking going for Zanzibar. You know, essentially try and expand our colony of Mozambique a bit. Try and push further north there, or maybe try and block off some of these areas over here so that when the colonization actually begins, we can take some territories here. I don't know. There are many ways we can do this. And we do actually have some decent colonial points, or power, so... colonial power doesn't actually matter right now though. It won't actually matter until 1890. Well, I think there's like one... Yeah, I think you can colonize this place, Togo, when the scramble begins, but other than that, and yeah, some areas over here, but those are always taken by France and Britain, so you never actually get to take those unless you play as them, of course. And you know, unless you play as them and you're willing to go to war to take them. If you're not willing to do that, you're not going to get those places. I'm sorry. That's life. One thing I want to see though, how many Portuguese people are here? 7%. So we know for a fact that we can get it as a state if we have 7%. Do we have any colonies even close to that? Would it be worth working for... well, we got 5% in Tete. That's not awful. We have almost 3% in Zambezia. So if anything, it's going to be these places. Although I think these are just the... Yeah, okay, just 1% there. That's not going to happen. I don't know, maybe... Yeah, this one at 5%. Let's try. Let's try and get some bureaucrats here. Oh god, there's like no one there right now. Okay, well... State administrative efficiency. Well, yeah, but I guess that's what we're going to be increasing by spamming that. Speaking of, what is it called? Points and shit. Let's get our hands on blue, water, brown, this thing. Because it takes fucking forever to get those, although maybe machine guns, because we are going to be doing quite a lot of fighting now. Also, when is this actually going to finish? Because I do want this stuff. Man, so much stuff to get and so little time. What is a man to do? The British like us already, so... yeah, it all looks to be fine. Sabotage. That's fine. But more importantly, though, any province? Really? No, I don't want that, though. Workers' union. Yeah, that's better. But more importantly, we have the Paris Conference of 1880. So that means we can now invade everything. I think it should also mean that we can go to war against Egypt, because they are in our sphere and they are not a civilized nation yet. And I actually have a bit of a plan for that. So if that event could just pop up, if the game would be kind. The Sultan... No, this is not it. What is this? Wataka. Chikon... Ooh, is this... Yeah, okay. So this is just the event to complete Mozambique. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a similar event for Angola. Yeah, this can't stand. We should just gain a province. Woo. So there we are. Glorious. There are no people there. Why are there no people? The Egyptian Protectorate. Yes. So... oh, really? We just get to inherit it for free? Well, that's... Well... yeah, no, this is okay, though. I thought you actually had to go to war against Egypt to inherit them, but you don't. Because my plan... fuck! Well, I mean, yeah. Let's establish a protectorate. Obviously, I'm going to be happy... Oh, fucking hell! Obviously, I'm going to be happy with that, but that was not the plan. The plan... Well, shit, now we need to actually begin the scramble, though. Because the reason I didn't go to war against the Africans immediately is that... What I was thinking of doing is that once we got the war against Egypt event... I was thinking that we could call in the British and just let them conquer Egypt for us. And in the meantime, we could actually go conquer these places. And the reason why I needed to wait with going to war against Egypt is that if I went to war with a bunch of these other people before I went to war with Egypt, then Britain would be called into all the wars, which would mean that they would take control over all the wars, which would mean that I couldn't annex all of Zanzibar. I could just take one state. So... yeah, but we didn't even have to go to war. Does that always happen? Or do you... No, I swear I've played this game before and I've had to go to war to integrate spherelings, but this time I didn't have to. Alright, so, I mean, that's the strategy anyways, if you want to use that strategy, but I guess I didn't have to do that this time around. So, whatever then. Scramble for Africa. I don't know, it doesn't matter what state we take, because we're going to take the whole thing anyways. Yeah, we're not going to call in anyone, because this is our war. This is our Africa. And no one shall be allowed to show up and take it from us. I did also get my navy over to the homeland so that we can mobilize our forces. Let's see, what are any rebels these days? Brazilians, anarcho-liberals. Yeah, let's mobilize our army, but we'll keep like a minimum garrison, I guess, in Lisbon, so that if the anarcho-liberals show up, we won't be caught off guard. And have them take our stuff from us. So hopefully we can swoop in here into Zanzibar before too much of Nigeria gets gobbled up. Yep, the Dutch have decided to invade. Oh, fuck you, Dutch. What are you doing? Go away, Dutch. A reason I wanted this though is that I know that the Germans will get an event to take Zanzibar, so I want to make sure at least I get this before them. If I lose parts of Nigeria, then so be it. Did we get there in time? Oh, no Dutch no Dutch Navy yet. I can see it there though. Fucking Dutch. What are you doing? You think you can claim my land? Ah, the Dutch are already here. No! They took Calab. Ah, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. How dare you? Wait, they didn't invade Benin? Oh, I guess they invaded Calabar. Did I? Guess I must have looked at it wrong. But it doesn't matter. Let's swoop in and knock out Wari. Scramble for Africa. Yes. Go. So this is going to be our shitty army. The one that is mainly made out of mobilized forces. We also got to make sure we are taking territories here. Really? They have a one boat? Come on. Well, I guess that's life. Let's actually split this army and go kill his army while we're at it. So let's see if we can get this quickly. Oh god. It takes a while to occupy because we have no good troops here. But yeah, let's get this quickly. Fuck, I should actually... Actually, now that we have this navy freed up, we should send it over here so we can get more troops over. I want to see if I can get into Aro before the Dutch do. Also, why is it always the Dutch who take Calabar? Are they programmed to do that or something? It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's just secure this. So how come the British haven't taken over Lagos? They usually do that. Oh god, a lot of war here. It looks like the Africans are fighting themselves. So maybe that was a bad timing. Although I guess Pan-Africanism hadn't really, you know, become a thing at this point in history, so I guess we can all... I think that can be viewed as justified. Oh really? Okay, so the Sokoto Caliphate actually didn't join this war. Which means I can just end this war right here. Yeah, because there's nothing else to add or do. Annex Wari. Yes. Good. The French... Ah, no! The French took Dome. That means they can invade... they can invade Sokoto if they want. Dutch left, though. Well... See, I want all of them. I don't even know what nations to invade first here. I guess if we do Aro... they should call in Oyo. Which means we can swap targets and... No, we can't. Oh fuck, we need to invade Benin then. But Benin has no friends, so we can invade him anyways. Yeah, so I guess what it boils down to is that we're just gonna invade everyone. Die Benin. Also, can we win this war? Like, is this... Are we done? Where's my navy? Where's my boats? Yeah, okay, so he is actually done. Demand all the land. There's no land I forgot about. No, there's not. Good, we were able to swoop in here before the Germans showed up, and we were able to take this land. They would accept this offer. Very good. Also, can I colonize this place? No. Oh, we don't have the tech though, but it... Ah, this is totally a 15 life rating province. Well, see, I should have gone for machine guns. No, machine guns is not the one though, is it? Years before 1880. Okay, so we can actually get it. We have a 20% chance. We just haven't gotten it yet. So, yeah. Come on, game. Come on, RNG gods. Please give me this thing. But seriously though, who are you? Two Sicilies? When did you take this? Fuck you, two Sicilies. How did you... See, because now I'm starting to get greedier. Wouldn't it be cool if we could try and secure the coastline all the way from Mozambique up to Egypt? Man, I'm getting flashbacks to the overpowered as fuck campaign I did originally as Portugal. Alright, so I guess we're not sending more troops over to Nigeria then. We're gonna try and secure... Somalia. Instead, because why not? Hopefully our mobilized forces over here will do the trick. Although there really aren't that many forces over here. So, Sweden, are you doing anything? Always be cautious when the Swedes want to ally you. You never know what they want, you know. Sure. As long as you don't try to reclaim Finland. You don't even have course on Finland anymore, so... Wow. Well, isn't that typical Swedish? Just automatically give up on your dreams. And I don't know what I'm saying. Guess I'm just being a typical Norwegian. Oh shit, I see rebels. Fuck, really? We have 33,000? Oh, well. So much for the idea of leaving a small colonial garrison behind. Ah, interesting. Well, let's actually send our boats up there then. Do we bring... Yeah, let's actually bring some units from this army up to Nigeria. So the Zanzibar Navy still exists for some reason. I don't know why that is, but whatever. Yeah, everyone just go to Mogadishu. Surely you will be fine. Okay, looks like Benin is willing to give up. Benin, are you... No, it looks like, yeah, he's in a war completely alone, so there's no danger by accepting this. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's quickly swoop down here and murder this dude. Or not, I guess. That's fine though. Let's get those machine guns finally. Actually, no, we want this stuff because it's 1880. Yeah, it's fucking 8081 at this point. So let us not be inefficient with our conquests. Come on. Yes, there we are. So that was an easy enough battle. Also, speaking of battles and shit, we can do a lot of military now, so let's get ourselves an army. Also, yeah, we can actually now colonize Djibouti. For some reason, none of the Europeans have done that yet. Yeah, no, the British do indeed have a port here, so I see no good reason for why they haven't done it. Well, maybe they have run out of points, but now there's no way the British of all people run out of points. That just doesn't happen. Although maybe this awkward colonization of Africa is a symbol that they are. Or maybe they're just spending all their points right now colonizing Australia. See, where's the colonization button or map mode? There, yeah, so they're currently colonizing Australia. And other than that, not anything else is going on really, so... Oh, well, they're tricking this land. Oy. Sorry about that. Which does obviously suck quite a bit, but there's not really anything we can do about that, so... Can they go? Ah, yes, they can go even further. They can, yeah, they can take all of Bechuachala, this land. Yeah, had I... like for any other Portugal players here, if you actually wanted to play like an optimal Portugal, I would actually advise against taking Brazil, and I would instead go for Transvaal, because then you could have gone and taken Gaborone, this place, which would have effectively blocked off the British, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 15 and 15, yeah. So yeah, that's how that works. Kind of regret not doing that now, but can we do this guy, by the way? No, we don't. We don't border him. That's another thing. If I had taken Transvaal, I would have been able to invade Matabele, because the scramble, the thing that determines the scramble is whether or not you border the country in question. So that is how that works. So I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but we have a treaty here to take parts of Angola, but it costs 2 infamy, so I would rather do it for free. We're also currently having some annoying Brazilian patriots over here, so we're gonna have to try and deal with that. There's this army of mobilized forces over in the homeland, so I'm thinking we're gonna swoop over there with our navy and deal with it. Can we annex Geledi now, by the way? No. Do we really have to occupy the whole thing? You are annoying. What? No! The French are taking over Sokoto. Damn it! My dreams of a glorious united Nigeria has been destroyed. We are occupying Oyo though, but I want to take Aro first, because he's the lesser partner, if you will, in this war. So by taking him first, I'll secure the most land. Oh, I guess the dreams of a glorious... Yeah, as I already said, a united Nigeria is not gonna happen, is it? Oh well, let's at least try and protect the lands we already have by sending our population down here to deal with these Brazilians who refuse to be a part of our country. Damn, how much are the French gonna take though? Ah, they're gonna take this whole thing? Fuck. Can do some reforms though, so let's at least do that, get some of those school systems. That's noise. And then we'll go with... Well, I mean, once again, this is sort of the price I paid. I decided to try and take Zanzibar, and the price I have to pay for that is not being able to take Sokoto. Are the French going to take the whole thing, or are they just going to take Hausa land? Don't know, but the borders are going to look stupid anyways though, so I wonder what exactly I will do with this situation. Whether or not I'll even bother taking any more of Sokoto at all, or if I'll just be content with my holdings down here. We'll have to see what the French do before I make any decisions, I think. Also, yeah, we got Geledi, and we're now taking over Majertin, which is another one of those little derpies that I decided to conquer instead of Nigeria. But you know, it's good to do something different for once. I always conquer Nigeria because it's the thing to do in this game, isn't it? So, Loango, fuck, who's taking Loango? France. France. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Yep. We're gonna have an ugly Africa. It's ugly Africa time. Yep. That's sadly the way it looks this time. Alright. So can I... Let's see. Wars. Aro, yeah, Aro is the secondary dude, so annex Aro. They would accept. And let's see if we can just take over this meme as well. Yeah. Good. What? What? What happened? What? No! What did I do? No! No! Can you guys tell me the... What? Did I just accidentally white piece? Yeah, those are the sounds I make when I get super salty. Fuck, really? Really? Oh man. That's oof, yeah. No, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling the salt. Feeling the salt right now. I'm definitely feeling the power of the salt. Faen i satanske drithelvete da. Why? See, that's the that is the lack of mercy in this game. You misclick, and it's like, whoops! You just gave up like a bunch of land because now the fucking Dutch are gonna take it because yay. And what do we get in return? Somalia. We get Somalia. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking make sure I actually click the annex measure 13 this time around. Oh, really? We actually get... Oh, well, there is at least that. We got Djibouti. That is a rare one in HPM. That is a very rare one. So, at least... Well, I don't know. See, now I don't even want to invade Sokoto. I'm just getting depressed. That... that we fucked that one up. Because, like, if I invade, like, there's still a lot of population here. God, that is a lot of population. Fuck, we have, like, almost 10 million already. I think our focus will be on the east coast at this point, because I feel furiously salty that I completely messed up my western acquisitions here. No one even took Ashanti? How does that even work? Yeah, this is a weird scramble. This is both a successful one and a kind of fucked up one. Costa Rica. Am I even trying to get Costa Rica? Probably not. No, I'm not. It's just that I'm not really influencing anyone else. So the game's like, oh, what will I do with all this influence? Let's actually see if we can get Colombia. I don't know why Colombia is not spared by anyone. I guess people stopped caring once the canal was built. Oh, the canal hasn't been built. Okay, well, so people are competing still then. Yeah, they are. Okay, well, never mind then. That's why they are not in anyone's influence. And that's why I am not going to spare them, because I'm not going to be bothered with that. No, I am not. Now, one thing I might be bothered with, though, is seeing if we can take Matabele. Fuck, that's something I should have started earlier. That can be great, actually. If we can annex Matabele, then the dream of the pink map might still be alive. And I like dreaming of pink maps, so let's go for that one. Are there any... Yeah, Congo. We need to go for Congo before anyone swoops in and swoops about like they love to do. I think we'll leave these forces over there to do their thing. And then we'll get this army sent to Congo. Alright, Warsangali. Like, how does this work? I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so Shewa is the war leader. Annex Warsangali. So is he the one I have to actually... No, I don't think so. By the way... Warsangali, who even is you? Is you? Do I even know grammar anymore? Yeah, so that's Warsangali. The ally in the war is Sheva. That would be this dude. I don't have scramble. No, I do! I have scramble? Wait. You can scramble... Oh, you can totally scramble the Ethiopians. I was about to say, I'm gonna go check if I actually have a HPM turned on. Because it does happen accidentally sometimes that you turn it off. Because you actually have to manually turn it on every time you do this, but... Really? Well, we're annexing Sheva then. But the thing is, like we wouldn't even have the option to do the scramble. No, we would actually. Scramble is a vanilla feature. I'm gonna go check if I have this turned on. I don't want to accidentally do stuff I shouldn't be doing. Alright, I restarted the game and I can still do scramble. Well, you don't need to ask me twice. Fuck it then, let's go. So let's invade Sheva and add war goals and shit. Like, I'm just gonna have to assume now that it's because they haven't united yet. They have not united into Ethiopia, so I'm just gonna have to assume then that if Ethiopia does not actually unite, it can be annexed. Because why else would be this? What are you doing? Are you being naughty? It's taking Luango from me. Oh yeah, we already knew about that. No. Fuck you. I want Luango if I can get it. But before anything though, we need to take Congo. North Angola, that's the one. Invade. Take all the lands. Are we done in Brazil yet? Are the Brazilians properly murdered? No, not quite. Let's retake those lands before they flip. And then the Maoist uprising. Right. Are you actually going to rise up, or are you just going to give me bad modifiers? No, just bad modifiers. Very well then, let's annex Warsangali. So now the war is just against Sheva, and hopefully we can keep adding war goals. Really, we don't have enough. Well, yeah, I guess we technically haven't actually occupied any of his land yet, so... expressionist art, very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Level 5. I keep saying level 5. Rank 5. Should we just... yeah, let's just annex the whole thing. Once again, it's free, so it doesn't hurt anyone. Well, except for the Congolese, but... let's face it, they're not exactly the ones we need to consult here. Let's see, can we actually just not have to fight their army? Because I would much prefer using that against Luango. Let's see here if we can just... because for some reason taking Congo is really cheap. Don't know why, but it is, so... yeah, North Angola and Congolese... wait, do you have another one? Bas Congo... how do these regions look? Yeah, no, Bas Congo and North Angola, that's it, so yeah. So obviously we won't get to keep all of this land, because we're gonna have to give it to Belgium or Sweden or some moron because of the event. Ah, really? Luango is in the sphere of the French? But the French are at war with Luango. So I'm pretty sure the French cannot intervene. Wait. Okay, so this was not a war of annexation, this was a war of sphering? Because... could have sworn they... okay, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore, guys. Guys, I do not know. Also, are you... ooh. Swazi still is a thing. Can we invade you? Yes, we can, actually. I wonder... will he call in Matabele? Because if he does, that would be awesome. Because then I might be able to annex him. I'm not entirely sure about that though, but fuck it, let's invade Swazi. I don't see a good reason not to do that. Unless... no, he's not spared by anyone, so yeah. Let's take Swazi. Well, there's no army there though, so... yeah, maybe I should have... well, actually no, there's this army we can use. Also, there are all these armies in Brazil. I think we're actually going to end the episode here though. Bit of a derpy place to end it, but you know, that happens sometimes when you play this game. So, yeah. In the next episode, we'll continue our conquest of Africa. It was not the best scramble I've ever been to, but it was kind of a weird one. Because, I mean, look at all these independent nations. Ouattara, Ashanti, they're all independent. And, no, well, okay, so Ouattara is not going to be independent for long, but Ashanti is independent. And, yeah, I don't know why. I don't get it, to be honest. But, more interestingly, though, we are essentially just carving up the eastern chunk of Africa here. We're going to get a lot of nice land to colonize here. So we're really going to want to spam those naval bases, which I've obviously completely forgotten to do, because that's what I do when I play this game. But I'll do that off screen. So yeah, I think that's going to be our goal for our African conquests in this one. It's just going to try and solidify our hold here in the east. We're going to try and get a lot of these nice colonies here. Djibouti. Well, no, this is not Djibouti. This is Rwanda, Urundi. Urundi, Djibouti. Kind of different, but kind of not. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get lucky and no one will get Congo. Because if no one gets Congo, then we can go shit crazy with the colonization. And that would be awesome. But we'll have to see then whether or not we can go shit crazy. which is totally a grammatically correct word. Don't judge. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.